Hi guys, so we are comparing today two most trending phones, which is the Samsung S23 Ultra and iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now screen wise, if we compare both phones, the S23 has better screen because it has the AMOLED screen, and the contrast rate of that screen is amazing, especially when you watch video. So I definitely give 1 point to Samsung for the screen. Now dimension wise, there is no much difference, only the iPhone is 10 gram lighter than Samsung, but in the real world you won't see that much difference. If you hold both phones, it's quite similar. So I will give both phones one point for this. Now processor wise, Samsung has Snapdragon Gen 2 processor, and the iPhone introduced the new A17 Pro Bionic chip. Both provide kind of similar performance in their own operating system, but the advantage on this Android side, I mean the Samsung side, is it provides the 12 GB of RAM, so it kind of provide much more performance. Now it's depend, because on the iOS it doesn't require that much RAM. It can run smoother with this with a small amount of RAM like they have in 8 GB RAM. So I will give both phones one point for this. Now if we compare the battery performance, Samsung has a slightly better capacity of battery, but both phones hold same amount of charge, because with the iPhone, the way the applications and the operating system works together is it's consume less power. So at the end, I have reviewed some of the battery test, and both phone is holding the same amount of charge. So I will give one point to both phone for this. Now camera wise, is a big difference on both phones. iPhone has 48 megapixel camera, and the Samsung has a 200 megapixel camera, so you can directly see a bigger difference. Also Samsung has a more zoom capacity than iPhone, so you can zoom more further away compared to iPhone. So camera wise, I will definitely give Samsung the point. Apart from that, iPhone also has a very good camera. It captures very good images, but because the specification wise Samsung is ahead, so I will give 1 point to Samsung. Apart from that, most of the specification are quite similar. Now if you see the color wise, iPhone only has 4 color options. Now Samsung has 8 color option. In here it shows 5, but in actually if you go to the website, there are more color options. So definitely the color wise, I will definitely give point to Samsung. Also the material wise, iPhone 15 they introduced with the titanium body, and Samsung has the aluminum body frame. So with that one, I will definitely give point to iPhone, because titanium is a quite very strong material, and it's also lightweight. It's quite expensive as well. And material wise, if you hold the iPhone, you will clearly see a quality of the material you're holding. So I will definitely give point to iPhone for this. One more difference is that with the Wi-Fi, Samsung S23 Ultra introduced Wi-Fi 7, while in iPhone they introduced the Wi-Fi 6. So Samsung ahead of the Wi-Fi feature as well. So I will give 1 point to Samsung for this. Now iPhone introduced the new feature called Dynamic Island, and it's amazing how the applications interacting with the users through the Dynamic Island. So for that feature, I will give iPhone 1 point, because in Samsung it doesn't have any dynamic island feature. So I will give 1 point to iPhone. Now I want to discuss one more point, which is the support options for both phones. And I'm not sure if you contacted both manufacturer support, but if you contact the Apple support, it's amazing the way they provide the support, the way even on the chat or the phone, if you contact them, it's like very smooth process. Or even if you go to the store, if it's under warranty, they straight away fix the phone, or they can replace straight away as well. So it's quite a smooth process for the iPhone side. Samsung side is not that smooth, so I will give 1 point to iPhone for this. Now we can see it's very close battle between two phones, and both phones has great technical specifications, no doubt. With the comparison, definitely Samsung is winning with 1 point, but both phones again has a very good performance. Now bear in mind that iPhone 15 Pro Max released just now, and the Samsung S23 Ultra was released last year, and they are planning to release the S24 Ultra this year around. So once that release, I think iPhone 15 Pro Max will be downgraded by the S24 performance. But let's see when it comes in the market, and we will release the new comparison video soon. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching this video. I will for sure upload more videos soon. If you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel to support our community.